So you're doing well at Duke, and then January 2010 happens. Lane Kiffin leaves Tennessee to take the USC job. Do you feel like they were serious about approaching you? And at the end of the day, you kind of put it out there, I'm here at Duke, which is certainly not the decision that I expected you to make.
You know, my mother was still living at the time. I called her immediately and had a conversation about this. Obviously, I was talking with Peyton and many other Tennessee boosters. Tennessee had called me. But it came down to, you know, I had all these mixed emotions, and I wasn't sure. Number one, I love the University of Tennessee. My wife and all my children are Tennessee graduates, and I have a deep love for the University of Tennessee and for the people that are in that community and associated with it. But I didn't know, and I told my mother this, that I was the right person to take that job at that moment and do justice to Tennessee. I said, I have so much heart here, Mom. I just don't know. You're supposed to be passionate about those circumstances. In my mind, you're supposed to immediately know this is something you want in those types of circumstances. And I couldn't get to that. And she said, you know, I've always taught you to do the right thing. What's right for others first, but also what's right for you. And when she said that, I knew. And that's the very moment when I said, you know, I'm happy where I am. I no desire to go anywhere else. There was a job left undone. This is an incredible institution. Nobody here has done anything but great things for me, you know, and I'm loving every day. And you know what's great? 3-4 years later, I'm still loving every day and loving everything we're doing. I like the challenge, but also I love our people associated with Duke University, whether it's Duke Med, whether it's the faculty, the students, the administration, certainly the people we recruit. What you want to do, and Joe Paterno told me this once, he said, get a job that fits your personality. When you get a job that fits your personality, you know you got the right job. Don't worry about money, don't worry about anything else. It's great advice for young coaches.
Wake up and be happy at work. I want to end on a personal note, something a lot of people may not know about you. You adopted another child, Marcus Hilliard, was friends with your son, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how that came about.
Well, Marcus, when we took Chris, 6th grade, when we moved to Oxford, took Chris to school, this little fella comes up and he is skinny, and he said, hey, are you a new kid? To Chris, and Chris said, yeah. He said, hey, Mom, Dad, I'll take him. I know where he needs to go. So he took Chris off, and they became best of friends. And then my wife really got close to Marcus's mom, and it was just he and his mom. And when Chris were going into their 9th grade year of high school, Marcus's mom had cancer, was diagnosed with cancer, and passed away pretty quickly. So, you know, in this process, it was kind of a natural thing. And Marcus has been with us ever since, and still with us. He works for Kevin White, and he's a Tennessee graduate.
Was that a quick decision for you guys as a family? Because
yeah, I mean, it was easy.
That's a lot of responsibility now.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, it really wasn't responsibility. Marcus had been over a lot, and it just kind of fit naturally, and he calls Karen Mom and me Pops.
Last question. Every coach, wherever they are, well, what's your goal? We want to win a championship. What's your goal? We want to go to BCS. We're at Duke, so we're going to keep it real. What's the ceiling here?
You know, that's yet to be determined. This stadium work we're getting ready to do should take a ceiling as it exists now off. Our practice opportunities, we got the best practice complex in the ACC. So, you know, the ceiling is only what limits we put on it. And I think we have to think as a program beyond that. So the first goal is to win the Coastal Division. And we're capable of doing that. We're going to surprise a lot of people as this thing moves forward over the next few years. Once you win the Coastal Division, you've got a chance to be an ACC champion. Once you do that, you're in a BCS Bowl. Anything can happen. At the time we took over Ole Miss, nobody thought we'd have 2 top 25 teams in the first 5 years. We won a lot of football games, 44 ball games there. We're not Alabama. I'm very aware of that. But we don't have to use the same model Alabama does to reach championships. And so that's the mentality we have to maintain. Mike Krzyzewski has done it because he adhered to his plan. We're going to adhere to the plan, and we're going to finish the plan, and then we're going to make Seth a very proud alum of Duke University.
I'm a proud alum anyway.
Well, you will be more proud.
Winning is nice. Winning is always nice.
Absolutely.
And being together with you is nice. Coming back to the stomping grounds is nice, and turning 60 is nice too. So
absolutely.
Can I come to the birthday party next year?
Hey, you are invited,
Am I invited
right now.
All right, I'm going to hold you to that.
Sounds good.
Coach Cut, great to see you. Thanks for being on the show.
Seth. Thank you.